but more importantly, a rare occasion for us speakers of the Amanong Siswan to reflect on the plight of our mother language. The great divide on orthography was a source of a heated debate among Tagalog writers and propagandists in the late 19th century. To address the issue squarely, Rizal wrote an extensive treatise entitled La Nueva Ortografía de Tagalog, published in De la Solidaridad. It was his treatise which inspired many future writers and Tagalog lexicographers to adopt an easier Sanskrit-based orthography, which thus eliminated Spanish influenced way of spelling words, thus doing away with the C's, the Q's, the Ñ's, and the oft difficultly pronounced diphthongs. Unlike the Tagalogs though, the issue of whether to keep the classic or Spanish influence orthography or to adopt the Sanskrit-based orthography continues to persist in the Kapampangan language. In short po, rin Tagalog, tinuknang na ng pipag-dipad siya nung nanggamitan da si okay. Yet the Kapampangan, medyo isasabihan niya po. While the Kapampangans have long settled the issue among themselves, Kapampangans continue to discuss the merits of one orthography over another. Often, these exchanges have become heated that some have preferred to give off the issue. With the publication of this dictionary, the center has come into the fore of the debate. It is not our intention, though, to arbitrate and issue a set of new rules or prescribed conventions to end the debate and standardize the language, an end which many think befits a dictionary. We did not intend to standardize the language as some might expect a dictionary to do. As you know, there are as many determined proponents of the C or the Q orthography as there are of the K orthography. We do not think that a dictionary can settle these differences. Top Kapampangan linguist Dr. Anicia H. Del Coro, who was awarded this morning with a Distinguished Medal from the university, told a gathering at Holy Angel University that the real experts of the Kapampangan language are not the linguists, lexicographers, cultural workers, and even educators, but the ordinary Kapampangan speakers, those who speak it every day at home and in the street. It is they who will decide which orthography works for them. Advocates of the Kapampangan language should instead focus their energies on an issue that is larger and more urgent than orthography, and that is the survival of the language itself. Even if all Kapampangans stop communicating in Filipino and English and speak nothing but Kapampangan, our language will continue to fade. The reason is that Kapampangans, although still speaking it, have stopped writing in their mother tongue. Although I claim otherwise because I say many prefer answering back with a plain letter K, and that for me is Kapampangan. For the Kapampangan language to survive and endure, it has to be intellectualized. That is, users must be able to find it as an adequate medium, not only in ordinary conversation, but also in formal discussion and intellectual discourse. And not only in literary and creative writing, but also in critical, technical, and scientific writing. This is where a Kapampangan dictionary can come in handy. Actually, even before this dictionary was made, a number of Kapampangan dictionaries were already available to scholars. Examples are the Kapampangan Dictionary by Michael L. Foreman in 1971, the classic Kapampangan Dictionary by Ernie Turla in 2000, and an English-Spanish Pampango Dictionary by Luther Parker in 1905. And then, there are colonial-era dictionaries, the Vocabulario de la Lengua Pampanga by Fray Diego Bergaño in 1732, which has been translated in English, and the Arte y Diccionario Pampango by Fray Alvaro de Benavente in 1699, which remains untranslated. We would like to announce in public that we are in custody of the original manuscript, which traveled practically all around the world and ended in Valladolid, and the Holy Angel University was given custody of the original manuscript, more than 300 years old, which is now in the possession of the center, and we hope it could be translated, annotated, and transcribed so that it will be available for future scholarship. Although we can make the claim that this is the most comprehensive Kapampangan dictionary, it is still far from complete, as new words were still being submitted to us even as we went into press. But this is how all dictionaries begin. We have chosen Father Venancio Q. Samson to compile this Kapampangan dictionary, being the translator of the Bergaño Dictionary as published by the Center for Kapampangan Studies. He was in a good position to do it. We also believe that his mixed orthography best reflects our position that one orthography should not prevail at the expense of the other, that both C and K orthographies should be allowed to coexist, until natural selection resolves the issue. In ending, we would like to thank the University President, Dr. Arlene Sicanco Villanueva, for sharing and supporting our advocacy, and all the unnamed people who submitted words for inclusion in this dictionary. The term Kapampangans, used for their mother tongue, is the Amanong Siswal, which literally means the suckle language. It speaks not only of their fondness for it, but also for their acknowledgement that it is their language that defines, nourishes, and unites them as a people. If Kapampangan disappears, the people who call themselves Kapampangan will no longer have a reason to continue calling themselves Kapampangan. Maluwid yung mga manong siswan, Aldoning Diyos kay Kong.